What's up, Dirty Cones?
What's up, Dirty Cones?
So, this is the after-action report of how women's empowerment through water confidence went.
Yeah.
And since it was your show, I'll let you
Well, thank you.
start.
Okay. So, yeah, I was just thinking, sorry, I'm used to having the other thing, about how amazing our women's empowerment retreat was. I didn't really know what to expect, but whatever that might have been, it just way surpassed that.
So why don't you describe what did we do Friday?
So Friday, we had a nice family meal together.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone kind of got to know each other. And then we started off our first empowerment event with some flamenco dancing by a wonderful dancer who was my professor through my dance years, and taught these ladies how to do some pretty difficult technical things. So it wasn't easy, but they were 100% committed, and they learned a little routine, put it all together, learned how to do all kinds of different sequences. They even did solos.
Really?
They did. They weren't scared. They let themselves be vulnerable, and definitely overcame some fears that night.
And nobody had ever danced before, really, or?
No, not really. No.
And flamenco dancing is not easy.
It's not easy. They had to. It's like rubbing your belly and patting your head. Yeah, you got to switch left brain, right brain, and counting, and arms and feet at the same time, and then don't forget to move your head.
Right.
So it was a good mental challenge putting that all together.
And it was raining.
It was really raining. It was storming and thunder, which wasn't even in the forecast.
Not in the forecast.
Not even a cloud. So that was actually a good thing, because then we had to adapt from where we originally were going to do that. So
right.
we were in a much smaller space, but it worked out really awesome. But before we even did that, we spent some time in conversation talking about fears, and we had a whiteboard there, and we went around the room and talked about like what fears we have, like as women and in general, and we were able to fill up that board pretty good.
The board was filled up pretty good.
It was filled. Not a lot of repeats. Not a lot of repeats. And so as we went through the weekend, we were able to cross some of those things off the board.
Yes.
From Friday to Sunday, and see our progression through all of the things we did.
So Friday night went to bed. 10ish maybe?
Yeah, it wasn't too late. Yeah.
Because we had a early morning woke up.
Early morning, wake up, had a nice breakfast.
Yeah. Those pancakes turned out to be pretty
They
good.
were so
We can
good.
highly those power.
Is it the Kodiak one?
Yeah, the Kodiak.
Yeah, the
ones.
Kodiak, the protein pancakes.
The protein pancakes. You can, if you make them really thin, you can make them into like a crepe.
Like just enough crispy with butter and syrup.
Yeah. Oh, they're perfect. Very. Yeah. So we're impressed with those.
Yeah.
Waffles were really good too.
Also delicious.
So then we had Sean.
Sean, tell us about him.
Sean is a UFC fighter.
Yes.
Who now teaches and is a badass motherfucker.
That's about right. Yeah.
And a very nice guy to boot.
And super nice.
Yeah.
Like you look at him without hearing a word.
And you think he's gonna
You're like,
mug you,
oh my.
kill you.
Yeah. Holy moly.
But he's got the biggest heart.
Yeah, super dude. Awesome teacher.
Awesome teacher.
Very intense.
Well, I told you he was intense.
You did not exaggerate.
Well, you heard Hannah. Sean used all of the words. And Mike used one word. That was our conversation.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, that was really awesome. So we learned the choreography of
how to get out of a fight or into a fight.
Yeah.
How to dodge punches. How to choke somebody out.
Yes.
Which, to see the tenacity and great white shark come out of such small, petite, quiet, shy women was pretty exciting.
They were into it. Did instruction so attainable, and he wasn't like some big scary like instructor that he could have been. So he was able to just come down to where we were and meet us there, and give good feedback.
Yep.
Try this, don't do this. And he, you know, he was doing it as we were doing it, so he was allowing himself to be free and doing some crazy things. So it was just like, oh, okay, we can all do this too.
And I wonder how much from learning dancing the night before, just maybe a step choreography, to, well, this is basically a step choreography.
Definitely. Yeah. So they had already kind of been familiar with now moving their bodies in some new and interesting ways, and going through that uncomfortableness. And so that wasn't even a big deal anymore. Like, oh, we can do this.
Yeah.
And so that confidence that they took into that from dance was just like building their day.
So think of Friday like as an actual crawl, and then Saturday is a walk, and then Sunday we got to run.
Yeah.
Because the dancing set up the fighting set up the water confidence.
Yeah.
The water confidence set up the rope swing and swimming in a river that you couldn't see the bottom of.
Yeah.
So before we jump too far ahead, so after Sean,
It was time for the pool.
time for the pool. We went to the pool.
We went to the pool, spent about 3 hours in the pool,
3 hours in the pool.
and started with the basics.
I started with drown proofing.
Yeah, drown proofing.
This is how you bob.
Yeah.
This is how you travel. This is how you float. This is how you will never drown.
Yeah.
So crawl, walk, run.
Walk, run.
You will never drown in a pool or on water,
Yeah.
because you know what to do. So then we even showed them how to do some underwaters.
Yeah, that was really fun.
And the looks on their faces when we, you know, some of them were really getting it,
Yeah.
and then just getting all excited of, I've never swam before. You've never swam before.
Yeah.
Like never.
Like, yeah, like been in water, but never learned how to swim. Like, never knew they could swim.
Right?
And so they were learning so quickly that it was blowing their minds.
Yeah. It's this easy.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not to get too far ahead, but they've come back twice since then to go swimming with us.
Yes, it ignited an interest and a passion and confidence to keep doing it. And it's the same thing with the instruction. Like, you're such a good instructor in the pool. It wasn't weird, it wasn't awkward, it wasn't intimidating, and the feedback is very easy to take.
Yeah. But I think about the confidence that came out in people just from 3 hours in a swimming pool.
Yeah.
You know, it's cumulative from Friday, but after the pool, I really saw the confidence there that I had not seen.
Yeah.
So, I mean, wow.
Yeah. It didn't take much at all.
So I was very happy with that. And so then we went back for dinner, talking. Oh, nature walk.
Yes.
With one of the newly excited, confident teachers.
Yes.
So that was very cool to see her pop out of her shell.
Because she was nervous about doing that. We brought it up.
Yeah.
So
And then she killed it.
Go through just push past the fear. She did it, and everyone loved it.
Everyone loved it.
Yeah.
Then you guys did your debrief and your closing it, because some people had to go home.
Yeah, some people had to go home on Saturday, so we kind of talked about what we had learned, things that came up, if new fears had come up, what we could take off the board. And so that was some really great conversations. And then we can just continue sitting outside, had a great campfire going, a lot of laughs, and just good conversation, and just very uplifting.
Very.
Very uplifting.
So then we hung out and everybody chatted. We stayed up later than we normally would, but it was with good company, and you know, since this was going to be our last couple evenings with a certain somebody, you know, we wanted to get in as much time with her as possible. And so then we woke up Sunday. Had to wait a little bit for some people, but whatever.
Okay.
And then we went to the river.
Yeah.
Mandara River.
The Mandara River.
Where there's a rope swing.
There's a rope swing.
And a river.
And a river. Some dark water. There was some debris in the water.
swim, and or some of them jumped off the rope swing.
Jumping off the rope swing, swimming. Some of us just floated to just do that something different. So it was everyone doing something
more than they had.
Yeah.
Which is all we need.
Yeah, you're just going a little bit farther.
And then next time we'll go a little bit further.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just grow.
Yes. Yeah.
I was very impressed with your leadership of and just where you were a little mother hen with all your little chicks, just keeping them all safe and teaching them and.
Aww. It felt pretty good. It was great to be the mother hen.
I thought you would like that.
I did. Thank you. Thank you.
Or maybe sister hen, because some of them, your own age. But it was just a celebration of women in any role and all roles.
Yeah, and it was really just a constant reminding them of how great they are and what they're capable of. And we're just lucky to be the people that can deliver this.
Yeah.
You know, they get to take it. So it's great to see when people take advantage of that and then have appreciation for it, and you just see like their eyes of wonder.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
And then we had a little barbecue and we're done.
That was it. It was awesome.
So we're planning on doing one of these again.
Definitely.
We're also planning on like a teen, a young men's, old men's, whoever.
Yeah.
Like we'll find a group. If you got like 8 to 10 of
You've got a group.
whoever you are.
Yeah.
Maybe they're Irish, Mexican, Native Americans. You get 8 to 10 of them together.
Yeah.
You want to come together, figure stuff out. Give us a call.
For sure. We'll put something together.
And we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors. Blackout Coffee.
We can't forget about our sponsors.
And State Patriot.
Yep.
Who make Cone Valley.
There you go.
Would not exist without them.
Indeed, it would not.
So, I wanted to say thank you to them.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you to everybody for coming.
Yep.
And if you're in the area, please come hang out with us.
Definitely do.
Come train, come have fun, come.
All people, all levels are welcome.
Even if you don't know how to swim,
Even if you don't know how to swim.
all we ask is that you have a can-do, try attitude.
Yeah.
And what more could we ask?
That's really it.
That's it. Do your best.
Yeah. And we will help you along the way.
So thank you for listening,
Thank you.
and we'll chat you later.